Hello, everyone. My name is Neil Guess, and I've got Michael Price, the owner of Priceless Possibilities, here with me. And I just want to welcome everybody to tonight's Hangout. It is Wednesday the 5th, and we are very excited tonight. We've got a lot of things that we've got done in the last couple of weeks, and a lot more things in the works that we're doing. And if you're brand new, we just want to welcome you here and let you know that we've got a great community here with the Power Lead System. And we have the most amazing group of people, the most amazing technology and product for building a business, for building marketing systems for different products and companies. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that tonight. So a lot of excitement over the last week or so, and I personally have been witnessing some absolutely incredible sales funnels that are being created by our members. People are starting to get very excited. There's been some fire igniting under people about the possibilities here now with what we can do. I've seen people come back and say, man, this is a game changer for me. So as far as an opportunity with the Power Lead System, in a nutshell, the Power Lead System has everything that you could possibly need and want for building a list, for monetizing that list, for marketing to that list, for earning an income, from working from home to being an entrepreneur. You know, whatever it is that you do or are in as an entrepreneur, the Power Lead System has something for you. And like I said, we've got such a great community here. We have an incredible Facebook group with a lot of support. And Michael Price, you know, he's such a visionary when it comes to systems and technology and where this company is headed. And I'm so happy to have him here with me, because he's always working on increasing his knowledge, increasing his understanding of everything about this industry. And that's not just talk, because Michael just got back from an incredible getaway with some top marketers. So I know that was a lot of money to go to. There was only a handful of people there. And when I say a handful, Michael can share, I think maybe 5 or so people were even allowed to go or were able to go. And so, Michael, what I want to do right now is just come over to you and have you share a little bit about that, your trip and your experience.
Thank you very much, Neil. And I'm excited to be back. I was extremely excited to be there. As Neil was mentioning, I was blessed to have an opportunity to be with just four other people besides myself, and 4 top internet marketers. Those of you that know some of these top internet marketers will recognize the names Mike Filsaime, Andy Jenkins, Mike Koenig, and Pam Hendrickson. For those of you that don't know Pam, she was phenomenal. Pam was in charge of product creation for Tony Robbins' company for 18 years. Now she does a lot of things with Mike Koenig. Mike Filsaime, I didn't realize this, but he moved from New York to San Diego and is partnered with Andy Jenkins. I know they were doing Video Genesis and several in WebJam. I'm forgetting the name of it. His webinar software, that's amazing software. That they have partnered together. They both have had 8-figure businesses. So imagine being in a small little condo. Is kind of, when I say small, it's like small right on the beach in La Jolla, California. For those of you that know the area, it's probably a $2 million condo. But when I say small, I mean a small little living room, maybe 12 by 15 feet, with the 4 of them and the 5 of us. It was supposed to be 9 to 5, and it was like 9 till 7:30. A very full day. Got given a gift of a $3,000 product creation kit. The ideas that Pam shared there, I went there and I talked about our premium package specifically. That's, you know, for those of you that are aware that that's the next coming package, or it will be a $100 a month product, and I got some phenomenal ideas. So I'm on fire. Mike Koenig shared how he's written 4 best-selling books, written, edited, and published within 30 days each. So I got challenged to create a lot of stuff, let's say, in the next 30 days. Tremendous amount of ideas. And again, to be in the room with, I don't know what Mike Koenig's business is, but I wouldn't be surprised, I wouldn't be shocked if he wasn't in the 8-figure or close to 8-figure range as well, but definitely Mike Filsaime and Andy Jenkins have 8-figure businesses. They were very impressed. I'm not going to say which one of the 4, but one gladly said he's going to open up, or I tipped my hat there a little bit. Okay, that's 1 out of 3. He's going to open up and share about with a dozen key people. Now, when I was there, I wish I could tell you this other person. There's another business opportunity that is extremely well known that we've been trying to get our foot in, and because of a relationship that I have with someone that knows the new CEO of this company, I got introduced to that company. We have an appointment with them next Tuesday. So I'm seeing some very, very big things, big doors opening up. And what I want to share with you, and I'm going to pass it back to Neil to show you some of the new enhancements and improvements that we made this week, is that having sales funnels, the ability to easily create a very professional looking lead capture page, attach an autoresponder campaign to it, and then direct it to a sales page either on our system or a website outside of our system. If you go to our system, we've got sales pages where you can put up to 3 buttons underneath a video, and each of those buttons can redirect to different pages. So some of the things that have gone on the last few weeks, if you're not aware, is the ability to easily create very attractive professional sales funnels, an unlimited number of them. We also opened up the door a couple weeks ago so that you could be promoting an unlimited number of companies. We've got a button, Neil, I hope you're going to show that, where you can see that you can go and pick the different companies that you promote, type in your unique website address for that company, and then part of setting up or creating a sales funnel and being able to share that sales funnel with anybody in the Power Lead system, whether they're upline, downline, sideline, doesn't matter, just anybody in Power Lead system that you want to. You can limit it and share it with only the people that you want to. Is, as Neil mentioned, a game changer. We've literally had, I think it's 4 company owners in the last month come to us and say, hey, we've seen what you're doing with the Power Lead system. We'd like you to want to have a conversation and talk to you about creating a custom system for us. And we've turned every one of them down. We let them know that we're extremely focused on the Power Lead system. If they want to create sales funnels, which they can now, and share that with anybody on their team, they could leverage the Power Lead system to do that. So we've got a brand new thing that, well, the 2 things hopefully that Neil's going to share with you, and if he doesn't, I'll remind him, to make things so much easier and more professional for you to create really nice looking web pages with video that autoplay. We used to have a feature with YouTube where you just paste in your YouTube code and click one button for autoplay, and then your video would start automatically, and then YouTube made a change. We got that fixed, and hopefully, again, Neil's going to show you how simple and easy that is. With a couple clicks, you can leverage, I don't know how many, but an unlimited number of really great videos that are on YouTube and put them within our system. And by the way, I've seen some people's questions. You can also leverage other video services like Vimeo and other video services that have a sharing functionality to copy their embed code, paste it into our spot, one little area on our page, click one button that says, hey, I want the video to autoplay, and now it does. And the other thing Neil's going to share with you, I'm really excited about. I didn't think we were going to have it ready for this call, but I saw an email right before I jumped on, and it's going to give you the ability to make really hot-looking pages literally with one click. Well, not the whole page, but one feature of it you're going to love with one click instead of what we used to have, which was about 6 or 7 or 8 clicks, and you had to go watch a video to learn how to do it. So bottom line, my point is we're very focused on making things a lot simpler and easier to use, and where they look really great. And you'll see some of the things that we do with capture pages and even sales pages. We can hide the opt-in form on a capture page, and that will increase your conversions. You know, a lot of top marketers are looking for the ability to create and share sales funnels, but on top of that, it's not just the ability to create them and that they look great. What's really important is conversions. And so again, we have the ability to hide the opt-in form so that when a prospect goes to your page, they're going to get excited to see that they can watch what they think is pure content, and only when you want them to see the opt-in form will that opt-in form appear. So again, you know, I'm not going to mention the amount of money, but it was a good chunk of money. As you can imagine, there were only 5 of us that were allowed the privilege to meet with Mike Filsaime, Andy Jenkins, Mike Koenig, and Pam Hendrickson, and I have a very good likely in with two of the other ones to aggressively share what we have to offer. And why that's, you know, that's obviously good for us, but why that's really good for you is what that means is you're going to start seeing a lot of top marketers marketing the Power Lead system in a very big way. I mean, I saw another guy, I'll just mention this. I had a conversation with him actually when I was at the airport headed to San Diego for this event, and he told me, he said, you know, Michael, I'm thinking about doing some direct mail. And I asked him questions about it, and he said, well, I had done it back in the 70s, and I was extremely successful with it. He had built an organization of over 200,000 people. And because of things changing in direct mail, he moved away from that, and it just like, you know, was a light bulb going on. He realized, you know what, yeah, things are different today, but with the unique compensation plan that the Power Lead system has, he said, you know, we don't need a very high percentage of people saying yes for this to more than pay for itself and to be something that you can rinse and repeat. So I'm going to share with you a little bit after Neil shares what we have in the works for a 3-month, 90-day plan and a 6-month plan. And I'm working very hard on this. And again, I got challenged by Mike Koenig saying, hey, I've written 4 books, all bestseller books, by the way, not just, hey, I put some text on a page and slapped it out there in 30 days or less. So wrote it, edited it, and published a best-selling book, 4 of them in 30 days or less. Got a whole system on that. So I got some invaluable information from that. And so again, I've been challenged to say, okay, we need to get this premium package out there, and we need to also I need to complete this blueprint that I'm working on that's going to be a key component. Some of it will be a key component for the premium package, and that premium package is again going to be a $100 a month product so that you can make a lot more money. So with that, Neil, let me pass it back to you, and then when you're done, I want to share one last thing, and we'll go from there.
You know, Michael, one of the things that you said about this blueprint is really, really important. There's a couple of reasons why I'm really excited about that. And number one is because what this is going to do, it's when people come in for the first time, it's really going to give you, you know, obviously a blueprint of what to do when to get started. And it's going to give you something to shoot for, a goal, and step by step, you know, a process of what you need to be doing. And so not only is that great to help the new person get started off to the right foot and making money, but it's going to keep them in. It's going to keep them subscribing and using the system. And so once we get, you know, to the point where you know how to use the system and you're using it, you're going to be a member for life. And that's the goal. The other goal, obviously, is to have this incredible second-tier product that people are desperately going to want, because you know, Michael came back very excited with some incredible ideas and some great feedback from this mastermind group, and shared some of those thoughts with me, and I can tell you that nobody's going to be disappointed. It's going to be something everybody wants. They're going to want to be a part of it, and there's going to be PLS leaders involved in this, you know, to make this product even better. So, like Michael said, you know, we've been doing a lot of things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring us into the back office here, and Michael, if you could just let me know that you see this here.
Yes, I do.
Okay. you know, there's so much to share. I'm just gonna stick with a couple of things. And the first thing I want to say is we have a training area here where we post videos on how to do things. And I just want to point out really quick, in the system video section, I created 2 videos recently right here, how to create and share a sales funnel version 1 and how to create and share a sales funnel version 2. And those videos are going to walk you through step by step exactly how to create, set up your sales funnel. And let me just show you like something like a first step, because I love this, because if I'm going to set up a funnel for somebody and I'm promoting something outside of the Power Lead system, well, I'm going to need to create or have a code, right, that will take all of the prospects of all the people using my funnel and bring those prospects to every single person's unique sign-up page for their particular company. So we are constantly adding companies. We're getting requests to be adding more companies, and people just simply make those requests here. So if I was to walk through the first phase, because I'm not going to walk all through this, I'm just going to show you like the first step of setting up one of my favorite sales pages. Let's say I was going to, you know, work Isagenix and I wanted to create a code. I'm just going to highlight that. I'm going to click here to save. And just for fun, let's pretend that my Isagenix personal company given sign-up page is NFL.com. And I'm just using that obviously as an example. And I'm going to save that. And so now when I go to create my page, our system is going to allow me to create a way for anybody that uses my funnel, for their prospects to land on whatever website that you enter at that point. And what I mean by that is if I gave you my funnel when it's done, I'm going to create a funnel. It's going to have a lead capture page, autoresponders. Once I'm done creating that funnel, it's going to allow me to create a code that labels that funnel. When I give that code to my Isagenix downline, for example, the first thing I'm going to tell them is, hey, go into the step 3, what I just showed you, right? And go find Isagenix 1, and I want you to enter your personal Isagenix getting started page, right where I just showed you. And so that's going to be the first thing that they do. And the power of this system allows me to now have no limitations on the codes that I can create. I can bring my prospects back to whatever page that I want in the autoresponder. So let me show you something really quick. I'm going to go to, and I'm going to show you our website section really quick, and I'll come back here. But look at all these incredible lead capture pages that we have. You know, some are kind of simple, but you know what? We know they convert really well. We've got some designs that no one's really seen before. We have mobile-friendly lead capture pages. I'll show you one of those. One of our members created for his business in just a second. Michael was talking about this earlier, where the opt-in forms don't show up right away. You can decide how many seconds that these opt-in forms show up after your prospect lands on this lead capture page. And again, we talked about being able to edit lead capture pages. You can easily edit the headline, the subheadline. You can easily change this video to whatever you want. And you see that? Those opt-in forms appeared after about 15 seconds or so. And, you know, and again, you can copy any one of these sales pages, lead capture pages, and I'll show you what I mean. If I'm creating a funnel, let's say I'm going to start out by creating my sales page. I'm not going to go into much detail here, but this is, I want to copy this sales page. I like the way this looks. It may not be very fancy, but it converts really, really well. Okay, if you got a good headline on here and a good video, that type of design and layout, believe it or not, is known to convert very well, okay, as long as you do your job right. So I'm going to copy this, and the way I copy this is just, there's a real easy way to do that. I'm just going to click here to copy one of these pages, and I'm going to scroll down and find it here, right here, okay. Now that I've made a copy, well, I can name this, and so what I'm going to probably do is just call it Isagenix sales page number 1, and that way it makes it really easy for me to find it later. So I'm going to save my changes. Now look at this. I've got this editor. How much easier could it possibly be to edit this headline now that I've got it right here inside my editor? You know, I can change this to whatever I want. Just that simple. And I can easily change this video. I'm not going to go into that now, but swapping that video out is going to take you about 15 seconds if you know what you're doing. I can easily change this button. Maybe I want to change this button to a Get Started button or something else. All I got to do is come up here, browse my server, and I'm going to go into my library, and I'm going to find a button that says Get Started. All right, here's one right here. I'm going to double click on that. I'm going to click OK. And now I've got a Get Started button on my page. Now, you remember at the beginning of when I started, I told you that you could put a code behind this button that everybody using my funnel, I want it to go to their Isagenix Getting Started page, right? So let me show you how simple that is to do. All I'm going to do is click on Variables, and see this drop-down menu here? Whenever you enter a company inside that area that I showed you at the beginning, it will magically put that as a choice. And you'll notice right here it says Isagenix. Okay, Isagenix 1. I'm going to click the word Create, and it tells me right here that this code right here is good for buttons. So I'm just going to copy this code, and I'm going to go back here and highlight my button, and I'm going to click this little link right here, and I'm simply going to paste that code right there. I mean, I can teach this to anybody. This is really, really simple stuff. Okay, so now I can change this video here. I can delete it. I can make this page however I want. I can put whatever content that I want down here below. But let's just stop there, and I'm going to save my changes. Now let's take a look at it. I've got my sales page here. I created that Get Started button. You saw me do that. And watch when I click on this now. You see that? Look at that. It goes right to NFL.com because it knows the code that I entered before. Now, what is so significant about that is that code is dynamic. Whoever I share this page with, I can share this page with anybody in PLS. I can go and create a code for this page, give the person that code, and now they have this page inside their back office. And when their prospects click on the Get Started button, well, guess what? It goes to their Isagenix Getting Started page, for example. Now, that was a real brief overview of kind of how this is all put together. And like I said, I've got videos that go over all of this. But if you understand systems and you understand the power of being able to create, to be able to share, and take your talents and abilities and share that with other people and allow them to use it, this right here should start to get you very, very excited. Now, Michael went and visited one of our head programmers when he was in San Diego, and they were taking a look at what I had done in the training area by having all these pictures in the background for some of our lead capture pages. And the programmer said, you know what, I could move that over right away, or pretty easily, to make editing a lead capture page with a picture in the background a lot easier. And so let me show you what I mean by that and what Michael was talking about. And this is just, I love this because this was done not more than a few hours ago was this added. I'm going to go to my website section, and I want to create a lead capture page or edit one of the ones that we have. So I'm going to click here so I can edit one. And any lead capture page that has one of these beautiful pictures in the background, watch this. I'm going to copy this page here, and I'm going to scroll down. And now I'm going to go through the steps given to me by the system. And it's going to walk me through step by step exactly what to do. Let me back up here and make sure I did that right. Okay, we've got a slight delay here. All right, while I'm waiting for that, let me show you one of the pages that one of our members sent me. And I'll show you the page here. Okay, here we go. I think we're, okay, I think we should be good to go. Hopefully that delay is gone. So I'm going to pick one of these pages to copy. And this time I'm just going to wait. I'm going to scroll down. All right, here we go. So now I can name this lead capture page. I can assign it to a domain. I can set up my autoresponder to it. It's all step by step by step. But guess what? Once I do this, this is brand new, guys. Look at this. This is what pops up next. I can select whatever background image that I want without having to go into the source code now. So how cool is that? I love this. I can now select right here as part of my setup process. And Michael said earlier, hey guys, it's one click, right? So now I get to this step. It's no longer me going into the source code and changing that number. It's just whatever I want. It's just going to be one click, and I've got that page in my background. So that's it. Now I've got another background pick, and then obviously I can make, whatever changes that I want to that lead capture page, just that easy. And let's take a look at this. I mean, look at that. I love it. And imagine being able to share this with your downline in whatever company that you may be promoting. Imagine having the ability to go in here with this kind of creativity, this kind of flexibility, and generate and create sales funnels with the high converting lead capture pages, create the autoresponder, give anybody that code to that funnel, and they can go in and start using that funnel, and everything is done for them. They don't have to do anything except for that very first step, obviously, where they have to enter their their personal company website URL, maybe a getting started page, a product page, something along those lines. One of our members sent this to me before the call. One of the lead capture pages that we have right here, let me show it to you first. It's mobile friendly, so when someone brings it up on their mobile phone, everything magically or automatically condenses the way it's supposed to. And you'll notice this design isn't anything special. It's just got a headline and a picture of looks like what a video should be playing. But what he did is he took this template and he created something for his calendar business. He sells calendars and stuffed animals. And he just put this together. It's not the fanciest thing in the world, but these kind of pages convert. And for him to be able to go in and create this the way he did, it's fantastic because he didn't have the ability to do this before for his business. So, here's a guy who has had this business for years and now has an incredible tool to help him build his list and to get more sales for his business, which obviously has nothing to do with the Power Lead System, his business. So I didn't show you these. If you haven't seen these before, I'm seeing a lot of members create pages. You have the ability to take any video from YouTube and put it behind this lead capture page. It only takes a few seconds to do it. And so again, the freedom and flexibility that you have when you create things inside your system, like the lead capture pages and the sales pages, you really have no limit. There's nothing you can't create. I mean, if you were to create something on your own HTML editor software, you could bring that code into our system, and we give you blank sales pages to work with. So you can paste in that HTML code, and if you know what you're doing, you can code that to our system. So now you've got a lead capture page that nobody else has, that you've created and added to your system. What I'm going to do, Michael, is I'm going to come back to you and just let you know that, you know, I'm very pleased with where we're headed and what we're doing. And as I've said, I've got a lot of the members that are feeding me some of their links, looking at their funnels, and what people have started to create is getting very, very exciting. I've seen some, you know, some beautiful work, some things, some funnels that I know are going to convert very, very well. Because as we know, you know, there's a new company, you know, popping up every minute, it seems like nowadays. And some of them are great. They're fantastic. And isn't it nice to be able to be the guy on the block who says, look, that's a great company. It looks fantastic. Let's put together a high converting marketing funnel for your company and start getting it in the hands of your distributors to help them grow and make sales for that company. And then at the same time, you know, in order to use the system, obviously, they need to become a member of the Power Lead system. So it's just amazing where we're headed. And I said this at the beginning, it's such a great community. The Facebook group that we have is very, very supportive. When you become a member, one of the first things that we do is we invite you to become a part of this group. And here you can ask questions, you can learn from other members, you can get help and advice and support. And that's very exciting. So Michael, I'm going to pass this over back to you and have you give us some final thoughts here.
Thank you very much, Neil. And I don't have. Oh, let me open up the page I thought I had. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, if you're not very familiar with what exactly is a sales funnel, and Neil, would you just confirm that you're seeing my? I think you are, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Quick Start Guide. You know, you will, because top marketers know the value. Well, I'll just say it this way. The key to building a successful business is duplication, and systems are the key to duplication. Now, one of the most important systems you could possibly have is a sales funnel system. And what I mean by that is it's a process of enabling someone to learn about your product or your opportunity and to capture their information, hence a lead capture page. If you're not capturing people's information, you're not automatically following up with them numerous times. You know, it's been said by many different marketers, it may take 7 to 12 exposures before someone remembers your product or opportunity and buys or joins, whatever you want to call it. Think about the Super Bowl, those of you that just watched the Super Bowl. We know that a lot of those ads probably were, what, 7 figures and above, and, you know, people are not going to buy from them the first time. So marketers spend a lot of money to get their message in front of you over and over and over again. So having the ability to create a sales funnel, that's a system. It's important, a critical part of a selling system, to take someone down a path, a predetermined path, where ideally on a lead capture page, what you're doing is, the analogy I like to use is a movie. You know, if you were to watch a movie trailer, a 2 to 3 minute movie trailer, short but powerful, impactful, what you should come away from watching a movie trailer is wow, that looks like a great movie. I want to know more. Okay, that's what a good lead capture page should do. Should have a video. It's the reason why YouTube's the second most popular website in the world. It's compelling and it will grab your attention. And again, with the fact that we can hide an opt-in form and create beautiful backgrounds or full motion video backgrounds, like Neil was saying, we can definitely grab people's attention in a way that will increase your conversions. From there, we automatically send a series of email messages. We have an email campaigns / autoresponder campaign service built into the Power Lead system where you can create unlimited email campaigns, no extra charge for that, and then direct someone to a sales page. What I'm showing with you here is I started already making modifications to what I'm calling the Quick Start Guide. This is going to be a blueprint, and I'm going to show you here in a second from some of the things that I got from this beach mastermind, as I'll call it, that I was just at in La Jolla this last weekend. And so what we're going to do is we're going to focus on helping people make $280 per month in the first 90 days, and I'm going to share with you why. And then for the people that are serious or want to make nice residual income that will allow them to take, if they're working a full-time job, leave that full-time job, and or their spouse for that matter as well, and to really be able to do that in 6 months or less. Now here's the reason why $280 a month in 90 days or less, and that is because I'll take Mary Kay. Those of you that know Mary Kay Cosmetics, when she first, and she's created a multi-billion-dollar business, she told her reps to never promote their business to people and talk about making more than $300 a month. Now, when Mary Kay first came out, $300 a month meant a lot more than it does today. But my point with that is this, that some people don't believe that they can make $10,000 a month. And so they're not even going to believe that it's possible. But a lot of people, $280 a month could be life-changing. It could be another vehicle. It could be a fabulous vacation that they can take once a year. It could be money that they start saving for their child, for college someday. You name it, it can mean a lot of things. And when you show people that they really can make $280 a month in 90 days or less, then they're going to stick around for 90 days if we've got a valid blueprint, and we will, and I'll show you what the beginning of it here. And but for people that really want to make a lot more, well, the difference between 90 days and 180 days or 6 months, it's a big jump from $280 a month to $10,000 a month, and that's very real. Now, what's going to be required with that? And we got people, that are very close to this already, and we've only been out for 4 months. Okay, so what I'm going to share with you here on the table of contents is step 1 is we're going to show them the blueprint, how to make $280 a month in 90 days or less. And then step 6, the final step of this, it will be another blueprint for how to make $10,000 a month in 6 months or less. I'm going to jump to page 9 here. Let me just scroll down here quickly and show you the beginning of the, okay, how are we going to help people make $280 a month in 90 days or less? And I'm going to show you the plan right here. Number 1, it's based on these assumptions. Number 1, that you only ever get 4 people to become a customer or an affiliate. Okay. Now we have a very high percentage of people that choose to become an affiliate, which is purely optional. But again, this is based on only getting 4 people ever. So number 1, do you think that if we could show you how to make $280 a month, which again for a lot of people can be life-changing, and that's the stepping stone to getting to $10,000 a month, would you work hard to get 4 customers / affiliates? I think people will. I know people will, especially when they see the blueprint. Number 2, second assumption, that you do that within the first month. So the goal here is to take massive action and to have immersion. I heard someone say, like, I took Spanish in high school, and I took it for 3 years. Now, that was a long time ago, and I still remember some of it, but what they said is if you took 2 weeks instead of 3 years, or let's say 3 weeks, 3 weeks instead of 3 years, and you immersed yourself into going to Spain and you only spoke Spanish and you went to Spanish-speaking restaurants and you want to know where the bathroom is, you need to learn how to speak Spanish, is my point. At the end of 3 weeks, you could speak Spanish way more fluently in 3 weeks than you would taking it for an hour a day, once a day for 3 years. Okay? It's all about immersion. It's the main reason why back in 1994, when I heard about Mastery University, which was Tony Robbins' top 3 seminars packaged together, and it was $7,995 at that time, back in 94. That did not include airfare, hotel, rent-a-car, food, and all that other stuff. I ran to the back of the room to sign up for it. Why? Because I knew the main thing that Tony was sharing was when you immerse yourself for a good period of time with people that are leading experts in what they know, you will cut short your learning curve by not just years, but literally decades. And you can not only put 1 0, you could put multiple zeros on the end of your income. So that's what we're going to show you and invite you to do, is to go out and immerse yourself in the Power Lead system, take massive action, and go out and get your 4 customers / affiliates within the first month. Okay? So first assumption, only getting 4 people ever. Now, do you have to stop at 4? Absolutely not. With shared sales funnels, can you do way more than that in 1 month? Absolutely. Okay, and again, this assumption is 1 month. And then we're going to assume that those 4 people that you brought in will do the same thing. And we're going to share with you specific strategies and steps to help those people see the vision. There's a saying I love in the Bible that says, without a vision, people perish. People need to have a vision. They need to have a path to run on. We're going to lay this out exactly. And that $280 a month is based on an assumption that there's no 50% match, even though we provide one. So it could be way more than $280, and it could be in a lot less than 90 days. Okay? So I'm going to show you a chart here. And in this chart here at the bottom, what we're showing you here is that when you bring on board 4 people in your first month, you're going to keep 2 of those 4 people on your pay line. With our pay plan, you keep the first one, you're going to pass up the second one, you're going to keep the third one, you're going to pass up the fourth one. So you're going to have 2 people down here in month 1 on your pay line. You're going to get paid $20 a month from those $30 customers, giving you $40 a month for a total of $40 a month in month 1. Okay? In the second month here assumes that the 2 people on your pay line that you get in your first month, that they're going to go out and do the same thing. They're going to get 4 customers, and they're going to keep 2 and pass up 2 to you. So your 2 customers in your first month are going to bring you 4 customers in your second month on your pay line. Again, you get 20 of the $30 for everybody on your pay line. That's another $80 a month, or a total of $120 a month. And then in month 3, what's going to happen at the third month assumes that the same thing. The 4 people on your pay line in month 2, again, this is not including any 50% match. This is not including you doing anything more. This is not including the people on your pay line from month 1 doing anything more. And all of those are very real possibilities that people should do. Why? Because not everyone's going to go out and duplicate this exactly the way we're showing you. Okay? But many people could do way more than this. Okay? So again, the third month says, okay, let's take the 4 people on your pay line in month 2, and they go out and just get 4 customers. And again, we're going to teach them specific strategies, how to find their ideal people and how to invite them to take a look for free, and all the things that we're going to show you that are coming here to help those 4 people get you 8 more new people on your pay line in month 3, so that again you get $20 a month from those 8 new people, making you $160 a month from those 8 new people, for a total of $280 a month. Okay? Now to show you, let's see, let me come back here and share a new page.
Michael, someone's asking me if there's a price for the blueprint that you're going to be rolling out here.
No, that's going to be included. Let me clarify. Okay, so hopefully people can see this here.
And when is it going to be available?
Okay. Well, with
The
what I
pricing.
got, what I got challenged with from Mike Koenig, because there's so much to this. I'm already got 29 pages. Is it doesn't have to be perfect, and that's something I like things to be really, really good. Is to get it out within 30 days. Okay. So let me see if Neil, are you seeing my spreadsheet now on the Hangout?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, so what I want to show you here is the first three levels here. That's what I just showed you. That's month 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now this level right here, that's month 4. This is month 5, and this is month 6. Now, you might be saying, Michael, you mentioned $10,000 a month after 6 months. This is 6 months, and this is only $2,520. That's correct. However, this is just based on our $30 a month product. Okay? If I were to add up these people right here in the first 6 months, 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64 is just 126 people. Not 1,000, not 5,000, and I can't tell you how many companies that I've seen where you got to go have thousands, I'm talking thousands of people in order to earn a $10,000 a month residual. Okay, so the last step, step 6 in our blueprint, is going to be showing you how you can get your 4 people that you brought in and so on and so forth, a total of just 126 people to go out and get our premium package. Why? What would that do? Well, there would be 126 people. Let me see if I can bring my calculator up here and show you that. Okay, here's my calculator. So with my calculator, 126 people at $80 a month each. I'm going to show you that number and then explain it, okay? That's $10,080 a month. So if someone is really serious about wanting a 5-figure residual income, it can be done with just 126 people. Remember, I'm not counting any 50% matches, which could be huge. We have many people that are earning 4 figures a month on their matches. Okay, many people earning 3 figures on their matches, and a nice group of people earning 4 figures a month on their 50% matches. So I'm not including any of that. Again, this is all based on an assumption that you only get 4 people ever, and that you do it in 1 month. Okay, and work with those 4 people. You know that 2 of them get passed up, 2 of them are on your pay line. Work with those 2 people to understand the vision and see the blueprint and follow the same path, so they go out and just get 4 people their next month, and so on for 6 months, and then having those 126 people come along and also get the premium package. So how does that work out? Well, right now you get $20 a month when you have someone who becomes a customer of the Power Lead system and they're on your pay line. The premium package, Neil has said he'd like to have at $99 a month, and the payout on that for someone on your pay line is going to be $60. So you're going to get $20 from someone being a customer using our platform right now, our technology, our website platform, plus you're going to get another $60 for anyone that becomes a premium package member. And for right now, I'm not going to go into all the details. And the wealth of ideas I got from Pam Hendrickson and Mike Koenigs and Mike Filsaime, etc., to say, hey, yeah, $100 a month, very doable. Here's a proven way to make that work. So $20 a month plus $60 a month from anyone who's a premium package member means you would be earning $80 per member, and with just 126 people on your pay line, that's your $10,000 a month. Again, we're going to have very specific strategies in the blueprint. Okay, now the blueprint for the $280 a month is going to have, you know, so much to it, but there's going to be part of the blueprint for people making $10,000 a month that will only be available for people that get the premium package. So they're going to get a wealth of tools and training that will be well worth $100 a month, but they'll also get the blueprint of, okay, how specifically. That's going to be a lot of the focus of the premium package, is showing people specific strategies, lead generation strategies, so you get in front of a lot more people, how you target the right kind of people so that $100 a month is not an issue at all. Remember, you only need 4 yourself, and then for people to duplicate that, all right? And so that you really can earn a 5-figure a month residual income. I wanted to share one last thing without going into the details too much, and that is coming back over here to the admin area. Just in case I mentioned this verbally, okay, but if you come over here to websites and you go to your, create a lead capture page or edit a page, I'm going to go edit a page here. Picked the wrong one. Okay, let me go back. Sorry. Let me pick this one, and I'm going to go to the video location. This is what I wanted to show you here. This is something that we improved. So now when you go to add a video, if you're selecting a video from YouTube, all you need to do is copy and paste in the code and click this little box that says start my video automatically, save changes, and you're done. Okay? If I wanted to review this page and see the video and click on it, I'll show you. Here's a video. All right, that I just grabbed. Now I'm going to go over to YouTube, and let's say I wanted to grab an Isagenix video, like Neil was talking about Isagenix, and you find all kinds of great videos for Isagenix, whatever. Let's say it's whatever one you want to use. And I come here, and here's all I need to do. Couple clicks. Let's pause it. Click on the share button. Click on the embed. So click number 2. Right click and copy this code. Come back to my admin area. I'm going to go back to my video location, and I'm going to just paste in my new code. Got a lot of code on this one. And now I'm going to right click and paste in the new code. I want the video to start automatically, save changes. And now I'm going to view the new page with the new video. And you'll see that I have a different video here. Okay?
On the internet.
So here's the Isagenix video that I just grabbed from YouTube. So here's my point. This is a lead capture page. I haven't done any other editing, but as I mentioned earlier, I can hide this entire opt-in form. And when someone comes to this page, matter of fact, I'm going to do that one thing on this page. I'm going to come back to Edit Basics, and I'm just going to show you here in Step 2, I can choose when this survey appears, and I'm going to hide it for 15 seconds. So I'm going to hide the opt-in form for 15 seconds, and I'm not going to go through the rest of this capture page, but it is extremely powerful. So I'm going to now come here to review it and show it to you, and you'll see that this page will not have an opt-in form when someone first comes there. Look at that page. Okay, so let me pause the video. This is a beautiful page. You can have your own header image, your own headline, big huge video that I just grabbed from YouTube in 30 seconds or less, and I'm hiding the opt-in form now because 15 seconds are up. Here comes my opt-in form. I can have whatever text I want there, whatever button like Neil talked about earlier. So guys, the power that you have to easily go to YouTube and grab unlimited videos for any company, Isagenix, which is a 10-year-old plus company that has a lot of great products, but they don't have sales funnels from what I've seen. And you can make some beautiful sales funnels in a very short time and share it with people in Isagenix, and they're going to want to become Power Lead System customers and or affiliates. You can get your 4 people in 1 month very easily creating one sales funnel. And we'll show you how to do that. So Neil, back to you.
All right. Michael, that was great stuff, and it was cool that you showed that because we got to show people a couple of different versions. You know, the one I showed earlier, you could add your background pick. You could choose how long you wanted that delay for the opt-in forms, and what you just showed us was a completely different style template, all just point and click. And that's the thing. I mean, everything about our system is very, very simple to use. And, you know, as we come to a close tonight, I just want to tell all, you know, the members that are making funnels, that are on our, you know, support Facebook group, you know, and that are coming in, we really appreciate you guys. You know, the support that we see going on the Facebook page, we really appreciate that. We really have a sense of a community here and people helping people. And we just want to, you know, tell you that if you're new and you're looking at getting involved in the Power Lead system, you're not going to be left alone. We're going to give you the training and the tools to help you succeed, whether you want to promote the Power Lead system as a business itself, or if you'd like to promote you know, a different company altogether, any company that you want. Just know that, and I've said this many times, we will never ever stop adding value. We want to get so many things done so fast, sometimes it gets frustrating because we just want so much more so fast. I mean, Michael and I are always talking about new features and ideas, and what if we did this and this, and you know, it's hard sometimes because we have to kind of pick and choose what's going to be our focus next to get out. But you know, some of the things that we're talking about are very exciting, and again, people have been asking for this premium product. I want everyone to know that's our focus right now. We want to get this done. We're going to put this together as Michael, you know, at the same time works on this blueprint. Our goal is to keep everybody, you know, to become a lifetime member. We don't want you to quit. We don't want you to stop using these tools. You know, we feel that these are the tools and the things that you and everybody that you introduce this to are going to need and use for the rest of your life. We have a training tomorrow night that we're going to announce, and people are raving about this training. So we had another training last night, and so we're going to support you. We've got everything here for you. So if you're brand new and you're thinking about joining, you can do that probably on the page that you're on right now. There should be a getting started button or a start your free trial. You can take a free trial and check this out and start using everything that we've talked about immediately. With that, I'm going to say goodnight, and we will see everybody here next week. Look for more announcements, and just thank you so much, everyone. Good night.